Hey everybody, it's your girl Emma, and I'm back with another video. How's everybody doing? Everybody's doing okay? Good, everybody's doing good. So listen, y'all, I am back to do a tag. Another tag. And this tag, I was tagged by First Lady Dukes. Some of you guys might know who First Lady Dukes is. If you go down in the comment section, you'll see her name. I call her First Lady Duke because she is a pastor's wife. And in the church industry, we refer to the First Lady as First Lady. So I refer to my pastors my bishop's wife as First Lady. So I refer to her as First Lady Dukes because that's what she is. She's the First Lady of her husband, which is a pastor. So they're in the pastoral area within the church. They're pastors, so that makes her the First Lady of the church. Just in case if some of you all don't know why I'm always referring to her as First Lady, because she is a First Lady. Her husband is a pastor, so I refer to her as First Lady Dukes. Better known as Lisa Dukes. Okay, so I was tagged by her to do the things I tell my younger self. This is a very, very good challenge, and I'll tell you why I like this challenge, because the things that I know now, I didn't know. Well, I knew, but not like I know right now. So if I had to tell the younger Emma the things that I know now, it probably would have helped me along this journey, along this 53 years journey. I can say 53 now. I can remember now, even though I haven't had no sleep yet, but I can remember now. So it has really enlightened me on just writing everything down of things that I have learned now that I didn't necessarily know and learned, or just didn't even think about at the tender age of 15, 16, 17, 18, even 28. I'll have to say as late as 28, because the things that I'm going to say, I was there, but then I wasn't there. At the age of 53, I am definitely there now. I still got a little ways to go, but I am in a better place now than I was at the age of 28. So you take 28 all the way down to where you first got married. I got married when I was 18, straight from home, straight a virgin, straight under my mother's wings and all. So, yeah. So anyway, let me get right into the tag. All right. I have 10. I don't know if she put a number on it, but I'm going to give you all 10, okay? So the first thing I got, things that I would tell my younger self, number one, is to listen. Listening is key to everything. But when you're young, like I said, all the way up until 28, because there are a lot of 20, because my daughter, she's 34 now. Vanessa will be 35. And I look at her when she was 27, 22, 23, she would listen, but then she wouldn't listen. So, and I look at my own self when I was 28, I thought I was listening, but when you're at that certain age, you kind of think you know everything, so you kind of halfway listen. You got to kind of find your own way. Yeah, so that would be the first thing I would tell my younger self. Emma, listen. Okay, number two, think. I would tell Emma to think before you do anything. Think things through. The pros, the cons, that means the good and the bad. Think it through first. And that can go in a whole spectrum of things. Think before you jump the gun. Judge Maybelline used to say, she used to say, look deep before you leap. Was kind of one of those situations. Look real deep before you leap. So think before you make any sudden moves. And that's in anything. That's even if you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, or even 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, I'm going to go back that far because our young people need to think first. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Think before you make any certain decisions in life about anything. Like I said, I'm going to go back as far as 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and up to 28. I don't know why I'm stuck on 28, because I feel like, nowadays, a lot of our young people, because they are grown, they're in that adult, mature age that they feel like, you can't tell them anything. I wouldn't necessarily say I was like that, but I kind of feel like I was grown enough that I can make my own decisions. So I would say think. Emma, think. That's my younger self talking to you. Think, girl. Okay. Number 3, be patient. I would tell the younger Emma, have patience. Patience is key. You're not going to get anywhere fast, because when you move too fast, you mess up. And that can mean in a variety of things: relationships, jobs, money, decision making. It can mean a variety of things. Be patient. You know that saying that says, good things come to those that wait and be patient? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So I would say be patient. Number 4, be, what did I put? Be understanding. I would tell the younger Emma to be more understanding. Let me turn this off. No, let me turn it down. That's my phone. Okay, I turned it down. I would tell the younger me to be more understanding. Now that's something that I had to really work on, was to be more understanding. I like to call it giving people the benefit of the doubt. Have you all heard of that saying? I'm gonna give that person the benefit of the doubt, meaning as in, I know, they made some bad decisions, or they don't do everything the way that I like to do everything. So, or they was wrong in doing that. They shouldn't have done that. That's kind of, I like to say benefit of the doubt, but it's more like being understanding. And I'm gonna give you an example. I went to the fuel station one day last week, and this homeless guy was out, and this lady, she was pumping her gas. You can tell she was rushed. She was trying to, get to work and everything. She was pumping her gas. And this black guy, he was homeless. Yeah, he was really homeless, y'all. For real, for real. Nope, none of that. He was for real homeless. And I guess he couldn't remember that he had approached her already to ask her for some money, right? This has a lot to do with understanding. And she snapped back at that man, and she was like, "Didn't I tell your so-and-so stop asking me for money? Get the so-and-so away from me." And then it was another guy next to her, and he went to him, and he asked her, and he just said, "Man, I ain't got no money." So then he came to me. And he said, "Can you spare some money like that?" And I said, "No." I said, "But I tell you what I'm going to do." I said, "Come on in the store with me." So what I did was I bought him something to eat. And it was just so bad. And she probably didn't realize the way she snapped at this homeless man, that it hurt me. And I just felt so bad. See, that's a part of being understanding. We get so caught up in our lives and things like that. We forget to be understanding to other people's needs. Now, that's not that. Yeah, I'm gonna call him a nut. That nut that came to my door the other night. No, child, no. See, that's a totally different understanding. Now, you got to have wisdom with a problem like that. Okay, just thought I'd put that in there. For some of y'all want to say, "Well, Emma, you want so understanding to the man that came to your door." No, I wasn't supposed to be understanding with the man that came to my door. He was a nut. He was crazy. The man was trying to hurt me. Okay, y'all. Let me stay on subject. So I would tell the younger Emma, be more understanding. Now, at the rightful old age that I am now, I think that I'm very understanding. I give people the benefit of the doubt, which means in terms for me, being more understanding. All right. So that was number 4. Number 5, be confident. I would tell the younger Emma, don't be afraid to be confident. Don't be afraid to be confident within yourself, to be confident whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going to go for as, let's say if I was, which I was, let's say I had to go back to school. I had to go back to school for nursing, right? And I was nervous. I was scared. It's been a long time since I had been in school. Now you got all these books. You got to do homework. You got to do tests and everything. I was a nervous wreck. I didn't think I could pass the tests and everything, because I didn't have enough confidence in myself. But I would tell my younger self now, be confident in whatever that you're doing. I mean, it's okay to get scared. It's okay to be afraid sometimes. We feel like we can't be afraid, but being afraid it's a little different than being confident. Confidence is when you You're not sure that you can do anything. You're doubting yourself, basically. That's basically what you're doing. You're doubting yourself. So I would tell my younger self now, be confident in whatever it is. Whatever it is. Be confident or no. You have to reassure yourself and some things in your life. Now, whatever that is, feel confident enough within yourself that you can do whatever it is. Whether it be in school, whether it be in taking up on a new job or a new hobby, whatever it is, whatever that fits that confidence area in your life, feel confident enough to do it. And it's okay to get a little scared, because we all get a little scared, you know. But you can overcome that with being confident within yourself. I'll tell you one thing that scares me to death right now to this day is taking tests. Taking tests. Sometimes I have to sit back and say, hey, you got this. Even if you make a mistake, you got this. Okay? So to me, that's having confidence within myself that, Emma, you can do this test. Just take your time. Slow down. You got this. That would be, for me, confidence. Okay, y'all. All right, number 6, set goals. I would tell my younger self, set goals for yourself. You know, sometimes I think we as parents or teachers, educators, motivators, whatever it is that you do, we don't really think about setting goals until we're out there. Now that we're out here, now we're trying to make these goals happen. Now we're trying to make them happen. Now, when I was younger, when I was in my teens, me and my sister, we had to be about 13, 14 years old, 15 years old, somewhere in there. We set goals for ourselves. I'm not saying everybody don't set goals when you're that young. A lot of us do, but then a lot of us don't, because they don't know how to set goals. When I was younger, I set a goal for myself and asked me, did I reach it? Yes, I did. The first thing was, if I just had to have a baby. This is me and my sisters talking up on the 3rd floor in our room. I used to say, if I just had to have a baby, I wanted to be a girl. God blessed me to have a girl. And then I said, man, if I just had to have a baby, I wanted to be a girl, and I only want one child, and I got that one child. Then I said, now if I just had to have a baby, I want to be married, and sure enough, I got married. And then I said, now this is setting goals. I know it probably don't sound like goals, but it is goals. Listen to me, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this, okay? Just hold on tight. All those that still here just came to me. Just hold on tight, okay? Listen to me. I said I wanted to have a husband that was a businessman. He was a businessman, but he wasn't a businessman with a suitcase and a briefcase, with a briefcase with a suit. That's the ideal that I had in my mind, but God had otherwise. Then I said I wanted to have white cream furniture. As you all can see, I have white cream furniture. I wanted my furniture to be white and gold. So I had set out goals for myself, what I wanted to do. Now, what I didn't say within my goal setting is my own personal career, because, like I said, back then, the thing was after you finished school and everything, you got married, right? So I just kind of just saw myself getting married and just being a housewife. And that's basically what I ended up being, was a housewife. So my goals were limited. I got everything else. I wanted the child. If I had to have one, I wanted the girl. I wanted one. And I wanted a Pacific type of husband, and I got that. He was a heating and cooling guy. That's what he was. And I got the type of furniture. But at the tender age of being 14, 15 years old. Take it right now. Now, my granddaughter, she's, Diana is 15 years old. She's an A1 student, right? Right now, when she was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, to where she is, I've had her to set goals for herself at that young and tender age. Her goal is to be a psychologist. That's why she gets good grades in school. She's set up in her mind already that when she graduates from high school, she's going to go straight on to college. She's not going to take a break. She has it all set out in her mind. She knows about it. She's 15 now. She'll be graduating by the time she'll be 18. And she goes straight from high school straight into college. She's already had it mapped out. Okay, I got to do 4 years of this. I got to do 4 years. By the time she get through, she already knows she'll be 28 years old. What? A PhD. Why? Because she's setting goals. So I would tell my younger self, set some goals. Okay, y'all, this is going to be a little long video. This is a very good challenge. I like this challenge. All right, that was number 6. Number 7, stay consistent. I would tell my younger self to stay consistent. And everything, anything that you set your mind to, stay consistent in it. Okay? And that can be a variety of things. For me, as right now within my life, I have to stay consistent in my diet. Because I am a lover of sweets, and I know I shouldn't have all these sweets. I have to stay consistent in working out. So I would definitely tell my younger self, stay consistent in whatever it is that you're doing. I'm trying to think of some things that when I was younger that I want consistency in, and that can be a whole lot of things you're thinking about when you were younger, okay? And I'm talking about at the age of 18, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I wasn't consistent in the like I am now. Like I said, minus the diet thing. I got to get a grip on that and stay consistent in what I eat. But y'all, I can go into a whole different thing when it comes down staying consistent with your diet, because a lot of times it can be a lot of variety of things that's going on in your life that kind of throws you off in your diet. But let's stay on target. Stay consistent, whether it be going to work or setting out plans and goals for yourself, what you want to do. If it can be a day-by-day type of thing, consistency. And that's another thing too within itself. To stay consistent, to me, it's a day-by-day step. Okay, we wanna jump the gun and look forward to tomorrow. Look forward to I'm gonna stay consistent all next week. No, take it one step at a time of being consistent. Like today. Today I had a bowl of and I know I shouldn't eat it, but I did because I liked it. It was good. I had a bowl of some chicken and rice and gravy that I made that tastes like it for yum. That's just how good it was. Now I knew I shouldn't eat that, but I was not being consistent, knowing that I should have had. I am consistent in this, in my tea. I got my tea. I should have had tea and a boiled egg and a toast. See, that's consistency. Everything that has to do with my diet. But I skipped it a little bit, and I went and had rice and chicken. So I wasn't consistent. And I would tell my younger self, stay consistent in whatever that you're doing. As for some of you as well, whatever it is that you're doing, you have to stay consistent in that. And I'm saying diet because a lot of us have problems with working out and staying consistent in working out and staying consistent in the diet or eating healthy. I shouldn't say diet, eating healthy. Sometimes we start off the gun and do it real good, and then something will come in, throw us a curveball, and we get a little sidetracked. Even with us getting in a little sidetrack, you have to stay consistent, y'all. Okay, let me move on. I like this. I really like this, Lisa Dukes. This is really good. So, number 7 would be stay consistent in whatever area that you're doing. Just stay consistent in it. I would tell Emma, stay consistent. Okay, number 10. Let God pick out your friends. That would be number 9 for me. I would tell the younger Emma, let God pick out your friends. Y'all, everybody can't be your friends, honey. Everybody can't be your friends. Now, I'm going to tell you what a friend is. I did a video earlier this week. My girlfriend took me out to lunch, right? She is a very good friend. Very good friend. If we're going through something and we're upset, she's the type of friend that if I want to cry, I can break down and start crying and knowing that she's in pain. My pain is her pain. She's there with me. She can understand. Everybody can't understand your pain. And they say that they're your friends. Everybody is not your friend. Sometimes, when you're going through a lot, you want that special friend to where you pick up the phone And before you even say hello, you just crying. You just crying. And you know who it is. Instantly, you go into protective mode. What's wrong? What's the matter? And you want that person to get you. So let God pick out your friends. Everybody is not your friend, y'all. Because everybody can understand your pain. To me, a friend is a person that can understand and feel your pain. When we're like 23, 24, and 25, if you have that special friend, that's wonderful. That's great. That's a beautiful thing. Same thing with men. All brothers can't be friends with each other. A good friend is going to tell you the good and the bad. Going to tell you what you don't want to hear. A good friend is not going to shun away from you because you're telling the truth. That's not a good friend. You want a friend that's going to be able to tell you, hey, baby, this, that, and the other. Now, let me tell you what my girlfriend did with me. We was in the store one day. I didn't know that I had did it. I didn't know. I'm just thinking, hey, I'm just being Emma, And she put me over to the side. She said, sis, she said, you was being kind of rude. I said, who? Me? What I do? She said, you was kind of snappy there. But being a good friend, that's what a good friend does. And I said, was I really? I said, oh, Lord, I didn't mean to do that. She said, yeah, you was kind of snappy. Now, see, I could have been like, no, I wasn't. But no, that's what a good friend does. So, let God pick out your friends. Don't you go picking them out. Because you allowed to pick out the wrong person. You want to pick out the type of friend that's going to agree with everything you do and say. No, child, that ain't no friend. No, that's somebody that just want to keep you in their life for a particular reason. Okay, it's called moochers. Okay. Anyway, let me carry on. The last one is 10. Be happy. I will tell my younger self, be happy. Now, y'all, when I was in my 20s, I think the best year for me is when I was 23. I was 23 or 24. I don't know. When I was 23 or 24, it seemed like it was the best year for me. I was just happy and bubbly and just carefree. Just be happy. I would tell my younger self, stay there in that happy part in your life. Stay happy. And I know when I say stay happy, what I mean, don't let anything break your happiness. Don't let jobs, don't let death, don't let stress, don't let anything come between you and your happiness, because happiness is everything. A lot of people say, no, happiness, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Just like a peace of mind is everything. And you wonder why people are so mean and evil, and they all wishy-washy and stuff. They up this minute, they down this minute, and they just angry all the time about any little thing. They're just mad and angry. Somewhere in there, they're not happy. Keep the happiness and the joy in your life. Keep it there. If you got it, if you're bubbly, stay there. It's the most important thing to help you grow. I would tell my younger self that. Don't lose your happiness. Even though circumstances are going to happen, death is going to happen, stay there. Divorce is going to happen, losing kids is going to happen, but try to keep your happiness. Whatever that happiness is, keep it there. Don't come unhappy because somebody else can't stand you being happy. No. You're living for you. You can't live for somebody else. Live for your own happiness. If you're bubbly all the time, stay there. That's what God is. God is joy. I said I was going to teach on joy one day. I was coming home from work, and it just dawned on me saying, teach about joy. If you got joy, keep that joy. Don't let nothing and nobody steal your joy and your happiness. Why? Because with joy and happiness and peace, you can sleep a lot better. You're more kind. You can be all these things on here. You can be all of these when you have that joy and that happiness on the inside. So I would tell the younger Emma, stay happy. Stay happy. Meaning that even when things are not going, look on the brighter side of things to where it can bring you a little joy and a little peace in your life. I would tell my younger self that. So Lisa Dukes, thank you so much, sweetie, for tagging me in this tag. I really love doing this tag. Y'all know I can talk. I would talk, but I don't want nobody to turn off. I know y'all be 15 minutes and y'all gonna turn off, but yeah. So My YouTube family, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my aunties, my cousins, y'all. The last one of mine, I would tell my younger self, and I'm going to tell you all, stay happy as much as possible. Be patient. Listen, think, be patient. Be more understanding. Be confident. Set goals. Stay consistent. Let God pick out your friends and be happy. I would tell y'all all 10 of these things. My last one I put at the very end because I believe happiness is the key to longevity. Happiness will makes your face look more beautified to me. That's why I'm always smiling all the time. Okay, why? I know sometimes I might talk a little kooky, a little crazy, but that's just me. That's just me. Be happy. When you're happy, it shows, it glows. Even when you're under a little stress, find your happy place. Find your happy space, even with all the chaos that's going on in your life. Find that